high kick, and that'll be taken by Dietz at the 15-yard line. Takes it up the middle, breaks a tackle. Now he's going to be hit hard at the 30-yard line. So a 15-yard return for Weldon Dietz, and Jordan Chambliss will bring the Wildcats on the field for the first time in tonight's game. Wildcats come in with their home uniforms, wearing maroon shirts, maroon pants with white numerals. The Coyotes with their away uniforms, coming with a burnt orange pants, white jersey with the burnt orange numerals on their backs. Jordan Chambliss brings the Wildcats out. They'll line up with their double set, twins to each side. Michael Price lone back in the backfield with Chambliss in the shotgun formation. Snap on the way. Chambliss rolls to the near side. He's got a man in the flat. Pump fakes. Looking deep for Sanchez. He's covered. Now he's going to tuck it in, and he'll pick up about 4 yards on the play. Looking downfield for Sanchez, number 81. He was covered well by number 25 of the Coyotes.
You know, they gave a lot of cushion to Weldon over here. I was surprised that he didn't just throw something quicker as he came out of there, but obviously, you know, the offensive line doing a good job of blocking there, and he had a good 10, 12 seconds just to roll out and just try to find somebody, and of course they were well covered and ran it out of bounds.
Gonzalez, number 25 on the coverage for the Coyotes, going to bring up second down. We'll call it 4 yards to go. Showing blitz. Price up the middle. He's got some room. He'll be met by a tackler at the 43-yard line. Lunges forward to the 44-yard line, so it'll be first down and 10 for the Wildcats. The Coyotes showed the blitz. Price with a quick hitter right up the middle, found a gap and picked up the nice gain. First down and 10, ball on the 44-yard line. Schlegel, Arnold, wideouts to the far side. Dietz, Sanchez, line up to the near side. Ball right between the hash marks. Chambliss barks instructions to his receivers on the right side. Snap on the way, looks left, now coming back to the right. Plenty of time, has Sanchez streaking. Now Chambliss is going to tuck it in, go left side, gets a nice block. Actually looked like he was going to get it, Billy, and
he pulled off.
But Chambliss picks up a nice gain and picks up a first down. I was calling it out.
That would have been a snot knocker if he'd have got there, but, you know, I imagine he just pulled off because he didn't have the right angle on him. But
Chambliss brings it into Coyote territory. Ball at the 45-yard line. First down and 10. Chambliss looking downfield, and his receivers have been covered well by the secondary of the Coyotes. Secondary for the Coyotes on the right side, number 46, Ochoa. On the left side, number 24, Ray. Safeties are Woodyard and number 25, Gonzalez. Wildcats line up with trips to the near side, single wide out far side. Chambliss, shotgun formation, looking right. Again, plenty of time, man open at the 35-yard line. I believe that's Weldon Dietz. Makes a move, gets away from a tackler, now brought down by number 46 of the Coyote defense. That is Ochoa.
Well, the big cushion just gave Weldon that opportunity to catch a ball right there in what we call on the thirds. In the thirds on the right side of the field, so he's going to bring a first down at the Alice 31-yard line, Mike.
Ball on the right hash mark to our side. Chambliss takes the play from the sideline. Wildcats break the huddle with trips to the right side. Arnold, a single wide out to the far side. He has one-on-one coverage. Price lines up to the right side of Chambliss. Chambliss looking at Arnold. Now rolls right. He's got a lot of room. Decides to throw it, and it's going to bounce off the grass. Pass intended for Weldon Dietz. Second down and 10. Clock rolling. Down to 10:27. It'll stop now with the incompletion. Colby Thomas checks into the game. Second down and 10. Ball at the 31-yard line. Wildcats again with the trips to the near side. Draw play. Michael Price, left side. Breaks the tackle, keeps his balance, still on his feet. Now will be brought down by a couple of Coyotes. And he's going to pick up about 3 yards on the play. We'll see where they spot the ball. bring up 2nd down and 7 yards to go for the Wildcats.
I was watching Unruh block that time, and he had a little exchange of words with the defensive tackle for Allison. I don't think it was too pleasant, Mike.
Luke McCall has checked into the game, along with Rashad Bai, so the Wildcats will use McCall as the lead blocker. He's lined up on the right side. Chambliss moves under center. Sanchez in motion. Price to the right side. He's got some room. Breaks a couple of tackles. Spins down to the 10-yard line. Wildcats will have the ball, 1st down and goal.
A big play. You know, we were real tight that time. Tight meaning that we didn't have anybody split out, and there was 9 men in the box there on defense, and it was just no sweep around the right side, and everybody walls down, kicks out, and here we come.
McCall remains in the game. He comes from the sideline, brings the play into Chambliss. 1st down and goal. Ball just inside the 10-yard line. Dietz, single wide out to the near side. Chambliss now calls for his, looks like is that a tackle, Billy, that moved over, trying to overload the right side, maybe?
Well, it was unbalanced look, and what happened was that we got caught because once you put your hand down, you can't pick it up and move.
Legal procedure against the Wildcats. That'll back them up 5 yards, and that'll put us to the 15-yard line. 1st down and goal from the 15. I'd like to thank 5 Star Cinema for sponsoring tonight's game. 5 Star Cinema located in the 5 Point Shopping Center next to K-Bob's, offering first-run movies, great family atmosphere. Go on by, visit and see their feature movie this weekend, Scary Movie 3, along with Radio. 5 Star Cinema, proud sponsors of Wildcat football. Toss sweep, left side, Michael Price. He's in the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats. Price takes it in from 15 yards. Got a big hole on the left side and was able to turn on the speed, found his way into the end zone with 8:59 left to go in the 1st quarter. The Wildcats have put 6 points on the board. Downing will come in to hold for the point after. Thompson sets up the kick. Number 50, Tyler Maru, will deep snap tonight for the Wildcats. Snap on the way. Thompson, one-step kicker, right through the uprights. 8:59 left to go in the 1st quarter. Wildcats lead 7-0. Wildcat football continues after these words.
9 plays. That took too many plays.
What is that, 70 yards?
Yeah. Look at him. He doesn't have any light to see, so he moves over.
They switched.
He's never in here. He's always on the other side, and we always turn this light on so we can see. Now we went in there and turned that light on so we could see. You turn it on and it throws a reflection you can't see out of it. No.
All right, welcome back. 7-0 the score from Wildcat Stadium as Thompson gets ready to tee it up at the 40-yard line. Wildcats will kick from left to right. Back deep for the Coyotes. Number 12, Serda, along with number 34, Woodyard. They stand at the 5-yard line as Thompson gets ready to kick. 70-yard drive by the Wildcats on the opening drive of the game. Thompson, squib kick. That'll be taken at the 25-yard line, Billy, and the up man just kind of picks it up and falls down on it.
Well, I'll tell you what, on this kickoff return or kickoff team, we're backed off 10 yards from the ball, and it's a running starting. They're going full blast by the time they get to the 40. But when Thompson kicks it off, so that's kind of scary coming full blast down the field.
He did the right thing by just jumping on the ground and covering up. So the Coyotes come out for the first time tonight. They'll be led by quarterback Avila, wears number 3 on his back, and Coyotes operate out of the wishbone offense, 3 backs behind Avila.
Dive.
And actually comes around the near side, Billy. Breaks the tackle, still on his feet. Guards are trying to bring him down now. Will be hit at the 41-yard line.
Well, they had him wrapped up behind the line of scrimmage, and they let him go because they didn't think he had the ball, and then he just sneaks around the left side. It's going to be 35-yard, 34-yard pickup.
Number 44, Puneda, on the carry for the Coyotes. Brings it into Callallen territory. Ball now at the 41-yard line.
That was a loss of 3 yards, but we let him go for some reason.
Coyotes show their trips to the right side. Avila, shotgun formation. Keeps it to the right side, being chased. Flag down on the field. Brought down by number 33, Ryan Ponchik, along with number 42, Luke McCall. Flag on the play comes from the referee spot.
It's going to be a holding call.
Probably a holding call. You're right. Waiting for the call from the
chop block. I know what it was. It was a crackback, illegal crackback at the top of the field there.
So that'll back him up, Billy, as Avila, the quarterback keeper on the right side, able to make a nice run, but it'll be negated by the penalty on the Coyotes.
Be a 15-yard. That's one of those ouchie blocks because you don't see it coming, and it's a good call. That's one of those calls that, or one of those types of blocks can really hurt somebody because you blindside them. They never see you coming.
It's also a very dangerous block, and that's why the 15-yard penalty is assessed. First down and long for the Coyotes. Ball now in their own territory. Avila, quarterback keeper. Now he'll be hitting the backfield. Number 78, Rodney Wheeler, on the play, along with number 77, Scooter Heim, right there to make the tackle, and he'll pick up a yard on the play, brings it out to the 45-yard line. Second down, 25 yards to go. Coyotes come out with doubles to each side. Avila, shotgun formation. Snap on the way, looks to his right. It's going to be met in the backfield. He's got some pressure, and now will be brought down for a loss. Luke McCall, number 42, right there with the pressure. Number 70, Wes Huff, was chasing on his tail.
Well, it's going to be a loss of 6 on that, Mike. And it's, Luke McCall and Martinez, when they play that linebacker position so well, and they've done it all year long. And, when they scrape, especially Martinez, he makes things happen when he gets there.
Coyotes line up with trips to the far side, single wide out near side. Avila, 3-step drops, got some pressure, tucks it in. Now he's going to try to run it, being chased.
Oh.
And now will be knocked out of bounds at about the 46-yard line. Luke McCall, number 42, there to knock him out. And they're going to spot him at the 45-yard line.
Ought to bring up a 4th down, so they got a great wind to kick this ball to get them down in good position down here defensively.
Number 26, Lopez, will punt for the Coyotes. Weldon Date stands inside his 15-yard line. Snap on the way. Punt. High punt. It's going to be a short punt, end over end. It's going to take a Coyote bounce, and that one's going to bounce out of bounds at about the 21-yard line, where the Wildcats will have the ball, first down and 10. Their second offensive possession of the game. Chambliss brings the Wildcats onto the field. Our Northwest Regional player profile for the first quarter: Ryan Arnold, Jr., 16-year-old, wears number 24 on his back. Split in safety, 6'2", 170 pounds. Also plays soccer. He's a forward. And track, a sprinter. Parents are Bradley and Kathy Arnold. Got a brother, Cody, and a sister, Paige. As we'll continue our profile after this play, Chambliss, shotgun formation. Quarterback draw. Chambliss goes to the left, and he's going to pick up maybe 2 yards on the play over to the left side.
Well, we had trips over here to the right side of the field, and fake the draw to Price, and Chambliss is trying to run the ball. There wasn't much there. They had that well covered.
Ryan Arnold, our Northwest Regional player profile. Grandparents are Jim and Penny Arnold, along with Jerry and Sue Fondren. He's an active member of FCA, and plans after graduation is to attend Baylor and play sports. Ryan Arnold, our Northwest Regional player profile for the first quarter. And flags come out. Billy, looks like we may have a encroachment.
In defensive offsides.
And it will be against the Coyotes, so 5 yards for the Wildcats. That'll bring up a 2nd down and 3. Ball out to the 29-yard line. As a player late to come on the field, Wildcats trips to the right side. Single wide out, far side. Chambliss looks, still covered. Now looking downfield, makes a move. Being pursued, looking at Sanchez, and now just throws it out of bounds. And Chambliss hit as he throws the ball. And the Coyotes secondary, Billy, again, with nice coverage on the Wildcat receivers.
You know, we saw Flower Bluff earlier in the season, well, the first district game of the season, where they gave us a great rush and kept us from throwing the ball, and then we ended up, running for, 380 yards. And now Alice doing a great job. I thought they were giving us too much cushion, but obviously Coach Watley over there has seen something that nobody else has seen, and they're doing a great job here in the first quarter.
Wildland Dietz wide out to the near side. Luke McCall is checked in the backfield for the Wildcats. Handoff, Price, right side. He'll be hit. Spins around, now hit hard at the 34-yard line. That'll be enough for the first down. Clock down to 5:39 left to go in the first quarter. Wildcats leading 7-0 over the Coyotes. On the opening drive, the Wildcats, 9 plays, 70 yards, capped off by a 15-yard run by Price. That's been the only scoring of the night. Wildcat defense able to hold the Coyotes on their first offensive possession. Chambliss fakes to McCall, looking for Dietz going across the field behind the cornerback.
We got him.
And he'll be
at the 30.
Brought down at the 31-yard line. Billy, you can see that play just developing.
36-yard.
Was the only wide receiver in the formation to the near side. Went up about 15 yards and just cut it across the field. Had a step on the defender, and Chambliss put it in perfectly. As he made the reception, he was brought down at the 30-yard line.
We've been talking about Weldon all year. What a great kid, great speed, and he's got great hands, and he's an all-purpose, all-package kid. He's got it all. He can run the ball, from the backfield, and he can dang sure fly across there and does her punts and her kickoff turns.
Lined up to the near side with Sanchez. Doubles to the top side. Going to throw to Sanchez, who makes a nice reception at the 21-yard line.
That was a great catch, keeping his feet in bounds there, Mike.
Pass was a little high. Sanchez climbed the ladder to get that one. Looked down, set his foot, and rolled the reception at the 21-yard line. It'll be 2nd down, and we'll call it a yard to go. Schlegel checks into the game. He'll slide over to the left side with Downing. Dietz, Sanchez, wideouts to the near side. Chambliss lines up in the shotgun formation. Schlegel comes in motion to the near side. High snap. And we're going to have flags on the play as
it's going to be a defensive encroachment again, I'm pretty sure, Mike.
Coyotes just trying to get the timing of the snap. And they're going to call illegal procedure against the Wildcats. 5-yard penalty, so 2nd down and 1 now becomes 2nd down and 6. 3:59 left to go in the first quarter. Wildcats driving from left to right. Schlegel, Downing go to the far side. Sanchez, Dietz, wide receivers to the near side. Chambliss, shotgun formation. Maru with the snap. Chambliss looks left, drops it off to the flat. Price makes a move. He's to the left side, gets hit, at the 15-yard line, hit hard by the tackler, number 24 for the Coyotes. That's Ray. It'll be a first down for the Wildcats as they are now at the 15-yard line of the Coyotes.
It's either pronounced Ray or Rhea. R-E-A.
You can call me Ray, or you can call me Jay, or you can call me Hey, or old commercial I used to remember like that. Dates wide out to the near side along with Sanchez. Oschlegel comes in motion to the near side. Chambliss, three-step drop, man wide open. Dietz into the back of the end zone. Beautifully executed play. And how is Weldon Dietz that wide open in the back of the end zone? Wildcats extend their lead 13-0 with 3:01 left to go in the first quarter. Thompson will come in for the point after. Downing will hold. Dietz was lined up wide to the near side. Went in motion, actually lined up in the slot right next to the tight end. On the snap, just found his way behind the linebackers to the back of the end zone. Snap on the way, through the uprights. Wildcats 14, Coyotes 0. You're listening to Callallen Wildcat football on News Talk 1440 Keys.
How does he get that wide open?
I have no idea.
You know, they know that he's the number one man to go to, and they just let him roam around there wherever he wants to. Yeah. But you know, you can't really double cover anybody on our team. You got Sanchez, you got Oschlegel, you got Ryan Arnold.
That's what I'm saying. You
got Price out of the backfield.
You got Chambliss you got to worry about.
Yeah.
I mean, that's.
See your boy walking around here. He's got a clicker to get in. Remember, he screwed our clicker up.
$14-0, the Wildcats over the Coyotes. 3:01 left to go in the opening quarter. As Thompson sets up for the kick, he's being handed the ball by the referee. Tees it up at the 40-yard line. Back deep to receive for the Coyotes will be number 12, Cerda, along with number 34, Woodyard, as they stand at the 5-yard line. Billy, between the during the break, talking about Dietz finding his way in the back of the end zone. Really, a defender nowhere in sight. About 10 yards was the closest defender. Once the ball was in the air, did make a break, but Dietz wide open. Ball will be taken.
Holy moly!
At the
what a smack!
27-yard line, and player put the hit, and he is down on the ground. As the coaching staff is going to come out, the Coyotes will have the ball first down and 10 at the 27-yard line. As the trainers come out, take a look. We're going to take a quick timeout. You're listening to Wildcat Football on News Talk 1440 Keys. Hey, Ben, let's try to get 30 seconds for sure.
That's who I thought, Jonathan Best. That's who I thought it was because I couldn't see his number around it.
It's got to come off for one play. Bring it back after this one, Ben. All right, welcome back as number 12, Jonathan Vast. A little shaken up on the play, but comes off the field on his own power. Now walking it off over to the sideline. Looks like he's going to be all right. So Jonathan Vast with a hard hit at the 27-yard line. Avila lines up under center. Hands it off, tries to go up the middle, and
fumble.
77, Huff.
Heim got the ball
on
right
the
there.
tackle, stripped it out, and Ryan Pontic standing on about 5 yards away from the tackle, Billy, holding the ball, showing the referee. Didn't ever see the ball come out.
Still trying to find the ball when he had it in his hand. you know, going back to Jonathan Best, he does a great job of coming down on the kickoff team. You know, he's one of those old-time maniacs that comes down there. He makes so many great plays this year from that position on the kickoff team.
Wildcats will have the ball, first down and 10 at the 27-yard line. Twins to each side. Price lone back in the backfield. Pressure coming up the middle. Middle screen, and it's going to be intercepted. And look at the speed of Price to close down. Is that Price? That's Ryan Arnold, number 24.
Arnold. The middle screen was set up, perfect, and he just didn't throw it high enough to get it over the top of that one defender. And now we got a double turnover.
Rodriguez, number 42, on the interception for the Coyotes. So right after the fumble recovery by the Wildcats, the Coyotes come up with a turnover of their own and bring it into Wildcat territory. Ball at the 39-yard line. Coyotes trips to the near side, single wide out far side. Avila shotgun formation. Snap on the way, option play to the right side. Ford there to cut it back to the make some cut back to the middle. Fumble, actually not a fumble, helmet comes loose. Number 77, Scooter Heim. 78, Rodney Wheeler, along with Michael Martinez. All on the play as the Coyotes will pick up about 4 yards on the play. We'll call it second down and a long 6.
Well, Michael Martinez lost his helmet on that hit there, so it was just an option out of the trip set over here, and we're looking at it again, Mike.
Number 5, the lone back in the backfield for the Coyotes. Handoff. Not going to be much room there.
Might be a loss of 2.
Number 70, Wes Hoff, along with number 53, Michael Martinez, on the tackle. It's going to be a loss on the play, Billy. It'll back him up. Third down and 8. Coyotes will send 3 men to the left side. Avila, shotgun formation. Fakes a draw. Goes downfield. Got a man.
Touchdown, Alice.
Coyotes. What a beautiful catch by number 1 for the Coyotes. Jose Cruz caught that in stride. Downing had the coverage, but just a beautiful pass from Avila to Cruz. And the Coyotes have put 6 points on the board with 1:21 left to go in the first quarter. Cruz had to just reach out at the last moment, Billy, and just caught that ball in stride.
It was full speed, and it was on his fingertips. It was a beautifully thrown pass. You got to give him credit for it. It was a well-executed play.
The point after by the Coyotes. Number 2 will do the kicking for the Coyotes. Valdez, point after, through the uprights. 1:21 left to go in the first quarter. Wildcats 14, Coyotes 7. Wildcat football continues after these words.
My gosh, we should have put the nail in the coffin right there on that fumble. You didn't bring your phone? I'm worried. Maybe something happened to him or something.
I got this one.
443-0760.
Big thank you from the Callallen Athletic Department and the cheerleaders to South Texas Implement Company for the use of the John Deere Gators, being used by the athletic department and the cheerleaders down on the track and on the stand. South Texas Implement Company, your local John Deere dealer, with locations in Allen, Taft, and Beeville. Once again, a big thank you to South Texas Implement Company.
.121 left to play in the first quarter. The Coyotes have put 7 points on the board as they've cut the lead in half. Now trailing 14-7 as the Wildcats send back to receive number 40, Sam Oschlegel, number 21, Michael Price, along with number 3, Weldon Dietz. Kicking off for the Coyotes will be number 2, Valdez. High pooch kick, fair catch. Ball on the ground, fumble. We'll have to see who comes up with it, Billy. Called for the fair catch. Ball pounced off his chest, as they call it. A muff is the official term, and the Wildcats recover the ball. Looks like 55, Daniel Oschlegel in the recovery. 86 Ford, I believe, was the up man who called for the fair catch as he comes to the sideline. Chambliss will bring the Wildcats onto the field. Oschlegel in motion. Hand off Price. Oschlegel blocking in front of him. Helmet comes loose again as Price will pick up the nice gain. Number 46 of the Coyotes lost his helmet. Ochoa. Price will pick up about 7 yards on the play. That'll be second down. 3 yards to go for the Wildcats. Wildcats, twins to each side, shotgun formation. Price lined up to his right side. Chambliss, quarterback keeper, gets a block from Price. Left side, still on his feet, makes a move, and he'll bring it out to the 45-yard line. That'll be enough for the first down for the Wildcats. Clock down to 30 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Some other games going on around the area. Robstown travels to Rockport. Gregory Portland taking on TM at home at Tolosa Midway. Kingsville at Flower Bluff. So those are your games taking place in District 34A. Wildcats, twins to each side. Ball on the far hash mark. Sanchez in motion. Goes across the middle of the field. Pass goes to Dietz, makes a move, cuts it to the outside, go to the 40, back to the right, and he'll be brought down at the 37-yard line. Billy Sanchez was going across the middle of the field. He had his pick of receivers to go to. Sanchez had a nice window, and if he would have been able to hit Sanchez in stride, that would also have been a nice game.
You're right. You know, Weldon Dietz, when he caught that ball, he stopped and turned back inside and then did a 360 and took it back outside. You know, he's just so quick that they can't overcome his speed. Well, we're bringing it back.
At the end of the quarter is what's taking place. As we've played 12 minutes in the book. Wildcats leading 14-7 as we don't have far to go to switch sides, so we're going to keep it right here, Billy. Like to thank Burger King, the only Burger King in town, only place in town you can get that flame broiled taste. For a limited time, go on by, get 3 combos under $3. Burger King, come on over, the fire is ready. Also like to thank Martin Waterwells, located on Highway 77 in Robstown, for all your pump and windmill sales and service needs, serving the Coastal Bend for over 50 years. Larry Martin, along with Linda Ellison, working hard over at Martin Waterwells. Like to thank them for supporting the Wildcats. Chambliss lines up in shotgun. Quarterback keeper, left side's got some blockers in front of him, makes a move, cuts it to the inside, hit, brought down at the 18-yard line.
You know, those linemen do a great job of blocking. We don't ever recognize those guys, but over there on that left side, you got John Ford, Unruh, Oschlegel, Maru. You know, they just run their feet, and they keep going until they hear that whistle blow.
Also got the Lewinsky boys, Andy and Matt Lewinsky on the, I believe on the left side or right side for the Wildcats. All them linemen doing a nice job for the Wildcats. Don't get enough recognition. Chambliss dumps it off to the flat. Oschlegel will be brought down, wrestled down at about the 12-yard line. Brought down by number 12, I believe that's who he is, for the Coyotes. Sedova on the tackle. 11:28 left to go in the half. Wildcats driving, ball at the 12-yard line. Actually, 13-yard line is where they're going to call that. Dietz, Sanchez, wideouts to the far side. Thomas, Arnold, wideouts to the near side. Snap on the way. Quarterback keeper, Chambliss cuts it up the middle. Going to lunge forward. Touchdown, Wildcats. Jordan Chambliss found a seam in the middle, turned on the speed, takes it in himself. Wildcats put 6 points on the board with 11:21 left to go in the second quarter as they extend their lead 20-7 over the Coyotes, with Thompson coming in for the point after. Downing will hold. Maru will be the deep snapper, and have to keep an eye on the left side, Billy. We've been getting a lot of pressure on the left side by the Coyotes. Low snap, kick, right through the uprights. 11:21 left to go in the half. Wildcats 21, Coyotes 7. Wildcat football continues after these words.
Oh, there you are. I was looking for him. He didn't answer.
You're welcome to use it anytime.
No, I think he might be running with his windows down and he can't hear. Why don't you call Daddy right quick to see when he left?
I think there's bad reception because of the solo players.
Yeah.
Because I think that's the reason why it's not connected.
21-7, the Wildcats over the Coyotes. 11:21 left to play in the half. Thompson tees it up at the 40-yard line. Coyotes will send back number 12, Cerda, along with number 34, Woodyard, as they stand right at their goal line, as Thompson now with the wind at his back. Thompson, approach, kick. That'll bounce about 2 yards deep in the end zone. That'll roll out the back of the end zone. The Coyotes will take over. First down and 10 at the 20-yard line. Chambliss took it in. I believe it was about 10 yards out, Billy.
It was 12 yards
12
out.
yards out for the score. So right after the Coyotes put 7 points on the board, the Wildcats answer right back with a touchdown of their own. Coyotes come onto the field. Quarterback, number 3, Avila, lines up under center, twins to each side. First down and 10. Handoff, number 9, left side. Downing comes up, hit hard. Looked like number 42, Luke McCall. Wait till he comes up. That is number 42, Luke McCall on the tackle. On the running back, number 9, Ramirez.
You know, just the speed of those linebackers running out there. It's just amazing to watch them week to week.
Ramirez comes into the game, Billy, with 806 yards. Averages about 115 yards a gain. He's threat out of the backfield has shown that he's got some speed. 6.83 yards per carry. Avila, shotgun formation. Option play. Ramirez, right side's got some room and hit as he gets to the 35-yard line. Number 53, Michael Martinez on the tackle, but it's going to be enough for the first down.
It's a great play, you know, spread everybody out and run that option. You got everybody run off. It'll be a first down at the 36-yard line.
Cruz, single wide out to the near side. Trips to the far side. Avila, shotgun formation. Goes across the field. Intercepted. Number 12, Jonathan Vest. He's at the 50, 45. Still on his feet, and he'll be hit at the 44-yard line. Jonathan Vest almost played that like a center fielder. kind of just waited there, read the eyes of Avila. That ball went in the air. Vest came up, picked it out of the air, and makes a nice return out of it.
I thought it ball might have been deflected as he threw the ball, but you know they're thrown into the wind too, so that makes it wobble a little bit.
Sanchez, Dietz, wideouts to the far side. Thomas, Downing, wideouts to the near side. Shotgun formation. Price, lone back in the backfield. Chambliss, 5-step drop. Goes across the field. Got a man open. Touchdown, Wildcats.
It's Dietz.
Weldon Dietz continues to find some running lanes through the defense, and Chambliss being congratulated on a beautifully thrown pass to Weldon Dietz, and I cannot figure out how that man is not covered. But when that ball's being thrown like that from Chambliss, it's definitely going to be 6 points. One play for the Wildcats results in 6 points on the board. Chambliss, the first man to greet Dietz as he comes off the field. Thompson sets up for the point after. Snap on the way. Kick right through the uprights. 9:52 left to go in the half. Wildcats 28, Coyotes 7. Wildcat football continues after these words.
Mike told me the big game of the week is Carrizo and Alice.
Oh,
Carrizo in
Crystal.
Crystal City. He's got a buddy in Crystal City. They're mad. Guess what happened? Tell him.
they're mad because they said Popeye's purple and gold.
I told him, again? You know how many times that thing's been painted? Since 1930 something.
I have a picture with me and Popeye. There in Crystal City.
A big rivalry.
We used to go to the drive-in theater right there between Crystal and Carrizo.
Thompson tees it up at the 40-yard line. Wildcats leading 28-7. So Avila throws an interception. Bass picks it off, brings it back to the 43-yard line, and the Wildcats, one play, Chambliss connects with Dietz for a touchdown. Thompson, deep kick. It'll be taken a yard deep. They're going to bring it out. Comes to the near side. He's got a lane. Still on his feet. And now will be knocked out of bounds at the 45-yard line. Number 24, Ryan Arnold, knocks him out of bounds at the 45-yard line.
That was a gutsy play, you know, 1 yard deep in the end zone. It worked this time.
46-yard return for the Coyotes. 9:43 left to play in the half. And Billy, between the break, you heard it. We talked about it all season. Londa's Seafood number 2 is now open. 14902 Trinity River. Go on by, visit Yolanda and her staff, bringing you fried seafood at its best. No need to go in town. Make the short drive right here on 624. Londa's Seafood number 2. Number 77, Scooter Heim in the back. Actually, that's number 70,
Huff.
Wes Huff in the backfield. Greets the running back.
You know what? I thought he tried to hand the ball back to the quarterback, and I think that's what we saw down here when they made that long play when we thought that they had him
The opening
behind
drive.
the line. Behind the line of scrimmage. I think that's the same thing that happened because he definitely tried to hand that ball back to the quarterback to get something out of it.
In the coaches show, Danaher talking about Van Watley likes to use a series of trick plays. May have seen one there. Nice play fake. Avila's got some pressure, and he's going to try to throw to the far flat. Number 13, Ernest Garza on the coverage. And, Billy, I tell you what, a couple of those defenders were chasing Ramirez as Avila made a nice fake to the running back and then got some pressure on the backside. Had to dump it off in the far flat for an incomplete pass. That'll bring up third down. It'll be about 14 yards to go for the Coyotes. Avila fakes the draw. Actually, they give the draw, and he'll be hit. Number 42, Luke McCall. 53, Michael Martinez. Your linebackers right there to make the play. Along with number 78, Rodney Wheeler. So 3 and out for the Coyotes. Weldon Dietz will drop back to receive the punt at his 25-yard line. Punting for the Coyotes will be number 26, Leonardo Lopez. Low snap. Lopez regains, end-over-end kick. Dietz picks it off the ground at the 35, makes a move to the left, and he'll get inside Coyote territory, inside the 49-yard line.
You know, he caught that on the shoestrings, didn't he?
That was very low. So the Wildcats, first down and 10, ball at the 49-yard line of the Coyotes. As we are in the second quarter with 8:16 left to go in the half. Wildcats now driving from right to left. Chambliss wants to talk about it. The Wildcats are going to take a timeout. We're going to take one as well. You're listening to Wildcat Football on News Talk 1440 Keys.
You ready to go? All those ponchos in the truck. We got a Sheltie. She's about that big, little dog. She comes home with a dog cage today. You could put 3 Great Danes in it. I mean, that thing. Maybe even a Shetland pony. I said, when she came in, I said, I got to run and get a trailer. What for? I said, how the hell are we going to pull?
Better watch out. You'll end up in the doghouse.
I think that's where she got it.
That's the intention there. I think there's a little bit more behind it.
Back to play, Callallen has the ball, first and 10 at the Allen 49-yard line. Jordan Chambliss in shotgun formation.
Jordan Chambliss, shotgun formation's got some pressure, gets away. Now going to throw it out of bounds, and not sure if he got outside the pocket, Billy, but did a nice job of just getting rid of the ball, and it will be an incomplete. Second down and 10 as the Coyotes sent a couple of men on the blitz, and before Chambliss had any time to do anything, he was being met in the backfield. Our Valero scoreboard, Billy, I think you can see that. I see Odom.
Yeah, halftime. Odom over Rivera, 14-0.
14-0. Odom Owls over Rivera. That game taking place in Odom. Chambliss, 3-step drop, hits the man on the far flat, makes a move. Weldon Dietz still on his feet on the outside, and he'll be pushed out of bounds at the 30-yard line. And again, a nice move by Weldon Dietz to pick up some yards after the catch. First down for the Wildcats. I'd like to thank Pure Water and Ice, your clear choice for quality bottled water and ice. Located 10236 Leopard, across the street from Miller's Barbecue. Having that party, maybe a family reunion, go on by, pick up some ice at Pure Water and Ice. Tired of filling up them water bottles? Go on by at Pure Water and Ice. They'll do it for you. They'll even carry it out to your car. Pure Water and Ice, proud sponsors of Wildcat football. Chambliss, plenty of time to throw. Tucks it in. Has some pressure. Makes a move. Still on his feet at the 30. Slides underneath. And he's going to go.
He's going to get 5 yards out of all that.
He's going to go to the 25-yard line. And Chambliss.
That was a Houdini run there.
More moves on that play than Michael Jackson had in his career. 7:29 left to go in the half. Chambliss dropped back, and Billy had plenty of time and just couldn't find anybody downfield. Just started bobbing and weaving down the field, and he picked up a few yards on the play. It'll be a second down, and we'll call it 5 yards to go. Chambliss, shotgun formation. Price, single back in the backfield to his right side. Chambliss rolls out far side, sets up, goes up, he's got some pressure, gets a nice block.
2 blocks.
Left side, another block. Price,
Oh, Price.
10-yard line. Look at the blocking. Chambliss, touchdown. Oh,
4
my
good blocks.
gosh.
They were
Look at all the blocking taking place on the field. I believe that was Brock Unruh that had the initial block, Billy.
Unruh wiped out 2 and 1 in 1. He
And
got
it
a double
just
yoker.
continued down the field. Receivers blocking, everybody making their blocks, and Jordan Chambliss took a leap from about 3 yards out and stepped just inside the pylon with 6:47 left to go in the half. The Wildcats add 6 more points. What a play by the Wildcat offense. Chambliss made the play, but it wouldn't be possible without the blocking. Thompson right through the uprights. Wildcats 35, Coyotes 7. Wildcat football returns after these words. Wow.
You know, that's going to make a great highlight.
Oh, man.
Highlight play right there.
Did you see this? What was that? 4? It looked like 4 blocks.
Well, Unruh took 2 down at once.
Man, that was sweet. You could
One,
just
I
bam,
thought.
bam, bam, bam. You just looked like a domino effect.
Well, looked like a punt return, you know, the way they set that wall up for him.
That was
Price
pretty.
had a good window.
That was Unruh, Price, and then, man, just kept on.
Uh, 35-7 already.
Oh, hey. Thank you. I didn't even recognize you. Thank you, Sarah. (35-7), the Wildcats over the Coyotes. As Thompson will tee it up at the 40-yard line, and Billy talking between the break. That last run by Chambliss almost looked like a punt return, as the wall looked like it set up on the near side. Got some beautiful blocks. Thompson, kick, taken at the goal line. Hit at the 18 by the Wildcats. Again, looks like number 12, Jonathan Vest, and he's still on his knees, Billy. A little oozy on the play as he put his head down, made the hit. A little slow to come up.
Well, he goes so hard down there, you know. I mean, there's no stopping. He just runs right through the guy. It's
Woodyard on the return for the Coyotes. Brings it out to the 21-yard line, just over the 20-yard line. So a 21-yard return by Woodyard. Avila will bring the Coyote offense onto the field. Tosses left side. Whoa, what a shot. Again, the defense coming up. Looked like 53, Michael Martinez on the hit, and that was a big hit at that. When you have your linebackers coming out putting hits like that, that just kind of feeds off to the rest of the team, Billy. You can see the defense just really playing well again tonight. Avila lines up under center. Quarterback keeper, he'll tuck it in and take it out to about the 27-yard line. Number 24, Ryan Arnold, along with number 33, Ryan Ponchik on the tackle. And he's going to pick up about 5 yards on the play. We'll call it third down and a short 3. 5:45 left to go in the half. Like to thank Fast Eddie's Pizza and Subs with 3 locations to serve you. Not just a pizza place, lasagna, calzone, salads, even dessert. Give them a call, 387-9111. Right now offering 2 large, 2-topping pizzas for only $15.99. Fast Eddie's Pizza and Subs, proud sponsors of Wildcat football. Coyotes try to come to the near side, not much room as the defense holds 3 and out. Dietz will drop back to receive the punt inside his 40-yard line. Lopez standing at his 15-yard line. He'll be punting into the wind, trying to kick it to the near side. Dietz takes a fair catch at the 40-yard line. Dietz did the smart thing there, Billy. You can see where he waited for Lopez to show where he was going to punt.
well, that was a lot higher than the last punt, you know, and he caught that one on the run. And this one, option to just take it right at the 40, and that's a good place to start.
So Chambliss brings the Wildcats onto the field. 4:50 left to go in the half. First down and 10 on the Wildcat 40-yard line. Sanchez, Dietz, wide out to the near side. Downing lines up to the far side.
Uh-oh.
Chambliss. Looked like a busted play from the get-go, Billy.
It was a fumble exchange there between him and Maru, so he's going to get 1 yard out of it.
Second down, 9 yards to go. The Wildcats lining up quickly, going with the no-huddle offense. Twins to the far side, Chambliss under center. 5-step drop. Throws to the far flat. Dietz keeps his, looked like he put his hand down, but they're going to rule him down. And he'll pick up about 4 yards on the play. We're going to call it second down and actually third down and 4. Clock rolling. 4 minutes left to play in the half. Wildcats leading 35-7 over the Coyotes. Sanchez, Dietz, wide outs to the far side. Downing splits out to the near side. Ball on the far hash mark. Chambliss lines up under center. Ball on the ground. The Coyotes are going to pick it up.
Supposed to have been a draw to Michael Price, and it looked like it was a. Chambliss had to really reach out there to get it, and Mike dropped it.
And Price comes off the field limping, favoring that left leg. So the Coyotes catch a break as they'll have the ball at the 40-yard line. Coyotes come onto the field. 3:35 left to go in the half. Trailing 35-7. Avila, shotgun formation. Fakes a draw. Avila sets up the middle screen. As
Got flags everywhere.
running back still on his feet. He's going to take it down to the 28-yard line, but flags just coming all over the field, and looks like it's going to be a holding. We'll wait for the umpire, and he talks it over with the referee.
Or whatever it was, all three of them saw it because there's 3 flags laying on the ground.
And another chop block, Billy, another legal block by the Coyotes. That's going to be a 15-yard penalty. Second time tonight that we've seen that call. That will go from the original line of scrimmage, and it'll back them up 15 yards. So the good field position they had just went down the drain. Now they're backed up to their own 45-yard line. That'll bring up a first down and 25. Clock rolling, 3:18 left to go in the half. Trips to the near side, single wide out to the far side. Avila, shotgun formation, looks to the far flats, got a man. And he'll be pushed out of bounds by number 12, Jonathan Vest. Number 23 and Michael Martinez having a discussion. I think they're maybe talking about the weather out there, Billy. Referee comes over and
Talking about whether if he's going to say that again.
Second down,
Well, Martinez is coming out and Bice is coming in.
19 to go as maybe just trying to get him to cool off, maybe take a play off. Bice checks in at linebacker. Ramirez shifts over to the far side, opposite of Avila. Draw play to Ramirez, nothing there. He'll be hit at the 50-yard line. And he's going to maybe get back to line of scrimmage. Number 78, Rodney Wheeler on the tackle. And we have a timeout on the field. 2:54 left to go in the half. As the Wildcats take a timeout, we're going to take a break. You're listening to Wildcat Football on News Talk, 1440 Keys. Hey, Ben, let's just go 30 seconds here. 30 seconds only, please. .254 left to go in the half. The Wildcats leading 35-7 over the Coyotes. Wildcats took a timeout. They talk about it right here in front of us as they come out to the middle of the field. Looks like Martinez has checked back into the game. Cabell took him out for one play, just wanting him to calm down a little bit. He was a little upset. Him and 26 were having a exchange of words, we'll call it. Avila drops back, got some pressure, middle screen, intercepted.
it's picked
Mike
off.
Martinez right there on the interception. And now number 26 brings him down. So Martinez comes out for one play and comes back and comes up with the interception.
Well, we saw that the same with Chambliss a while ago, throwing that middle screen and getting it picked off.
Got to give credit to the pressure. Looked like 77. Scooter Heim had the pressure on Avila, and he just tried to get away with it. Tried to throw it away a little sooner than what he needed to. Martinez right there to make the interception, and the Wildcats have the ball first down and 10 at the 43-yard line. Ryan Arnold wide out to the near side, twins to the far side. Arnold single coverage, throw, 40-yard line, makes a move, 35, 30, 27-yard line, pushed out of bounds by number 13 of the Coyotes. You could just see Arnold turn on the speed and make a nice gain out of that before being brought down by number 13, Mike Garcia. 28-yard line, first down and 10 for the Wildcats. Alanis has checked in at running back. Price, who came off the field, is sitting on the bench over to the right side of us. Shotgun formation, low snap. Chambliss fakes to Arnold, now goes to the far sideline. Got a man. Going to be broken up in the end zone. Number 13 on the defense. Number 81, Aaron Sanchez, the intended receiver. Mike Garcia on the coverage. So Garcia playing safety tonight. All over the field. Knocked Arnold out on the previous play. Now breaks up the pass in the end zone on the far corner. Second down and 10. Wildcats driving right to left on your radio dial. Alanis alone back in the backfield. Arnold wide out to the near side. Chambliss looks away. Arnold goes down the middle of the field. Chambliss has some pressure now. Steps out. Makes a move. Still on his feet at the 40. 35. Pump fakes. Man draws. Chambliss goes backwards, spins, still on his feet at the 15-yard line, and now we see some flags come out. And
why did he stop and turn back around, Mike?
I'll tell you what.
I thought maybe he wanted to see if he where he was at on the line of scrimmage so he could throw the ball. But then he realized everybody's downfield, so he decided, well, might as well just turn around and run again.
Actually made a U-turn, came back about 3 yards, and we'll see what the penalty is going to be in it. Anytime you have that much action going on the field, it's usually going to go against the offense of the Wildcats, and it will. Tell you what, Chambliss was back here, Billy, almost close to the 45-yard line.
I think he's tired.
Ran about 50 yards on that play as a penalty came out at about the 15-yard line. That'll back the Wildcats up to the 34-yard line, where the Wildcats will have the ball second down and 10. Downing wide out to the far side. Dietz, Sanchez wide outs to the near side. Ford streaks down the middle of the field, pass complete. Still on his feet, is that 81 Sanchez? Brought down by number 34 Woodyard of the Coyotes. So the Wildcats bring it out to the 30-yard line, where it'll be third down and 2 yards to go.
No, it'll be 3rd and 12.
3rd and 12. Timeout by the Wildcats. 1:30 left to go in the half. The Wildcats are going to want to talk about it. You're listening to Wildcat Football on News Talk 1440 Keys.
Oh, it's a long first half.
30 seconds, Ben. 30 seconds, please.
Yeah. I better make sure we got jackets tomorrow because we're going to have to walk in with them.
What the heck's going on right there? You can hear it in the microphone. So like these kids are arguing or something. Welcome back. A minute and a half left to go in the half. Wildcats facing a 3rd down and 12. Have to get to the 18-yard line. Twins to the far side. Single wide out to the near side. Fake to Allen East. Reverse play. Weldon Dietz got a couple of blockers in front of him. He's going to cut it upfield. But he'll be brought down at the 22-yard line.
It's not going to be enough for a first. I think we're going to see Thompson here. Maybe not. Minute 12.
Chambliss is going to stay on the field. Wildcats will be facing a 4th down and looks like about 6 yards to go. See if we don't see a quarterback draw here. Chambliss looks to his left. Oh, bounces it off the grass to Downing. He was open at the 20-yard line. So the Coyote defense holds with 53 seconds left to go in the half. So the defense comes back on the field. Anytime you have a penalty, will definitely stall your drive. Coyotes come back onto the field. Let's keep an eye here, Billy, on one of those trick plays that we've heard about. Toss sweep, Ramirez. He's going to option off to the quarterback. How about that, Billy? But he keeps it. And he'll be brought down. Looked like number 12, Jonathan Vest, along with number 53, Mike Martinez. But Billy, on that play, looked like Ramirez took the handoff. And Avila, the quarterback, rolled back around backside. Looked like Ramirez was thinking about optioning off to the quarterback.
21 seconds left in the half, 35-7.
Avila under center, tucks it in, he's got some pressure, he's going to be hit, and he'll be brought down in the backfield. Again, looks like number 77, Scooter Heim, with the initial pressure, and it's going to be a loss on the play. And a couple of players on the ground, Billy. One of the Coyote players playing at the 25-yard line, and looks like number 7. Kick. That one's going to be taken at the 30-yard line. Still on his feet, rumbling, stumbling, and he's going to be brought down.
Stripped. The ball was stripped, and, I thought he
and looks like the Wildcats do come up with it, Billy. Number 40, Sam Oschlegel picks up the fumble.
The way that he
Number 67 was a lineman who took that ball, Billy, on the
well, the way that he looked like it looked like to me it was a fair catch, and I didn't see any flags flying when he took off running, but then we just stripped the ball from him.
Jimmy Lugo, number 67, caught the ball, Billy. Did a nice job of actually catching the ball and turned it upfield, made a couple of moves, and once he got stood up, the Wildcat special teams did a nice job of stripping the ball away, and the Wildcats, with 7 seconds gone off on the clock, take over, 1st down and 10. Ball at the 35-yard line. Chambliss under center. Handoff right up the middle, and the Wildcats now have put the ball on the ground themselves. And number 46, Ochoa, comes up with the fumble. So the Wildcats, for the second time tonight, Billy, after getting a turnover, give the ball right back.
Play recovered by Alice at the Alice 29-yard
So the Coyotes, after the fumble by the Wildcats, will have the ball first down and 10 at the 29-yard line. So back-to-back turnovers, one by each team. Quarterback, Avila, shotgun formation.
Avila, the quarterback.
Hands off. Ramirez spins on his feet, makes a move, back to middle, cuts across field. Nice move, still on his feet, and now brought down at the 49-yard line.
Tackle made by number 12.
Number 12, Jonathan Vest, on the tackle, but he'll bring the ball out right to midfield. So a big gain by Ramirez,
Alice with a first down at the
and the Coyotes will have first down and 10. Ramirez did a nice job of eluding some tacklers and made a couple of moves and was able to make a nice run out of it. Hand off Ramirez,
Well, I'll
number
tell you what.
77, Scooter Heim.
Scooterheim took the quarterback and the running back down both. They were
One.
trying to make an exchange, and he grabbed a hold of both of them.
One with each hand, had the quarterback in his right hand, the running back in his left, and just brought them both down.
I think I would have to fight it in film day tomorrow and tell Coach I ought to get 2 tackles for that. I get 2 decals.
Nice play by Scooter. Loss of a yard on the play. Second down and 11. Avila, shotgun formation. Pump fakes, got some pressure. Wes Huff, number 70, on the sack, and now
We're going to get a flag
you
here.
see a flag, Billy, but
There might have been a face mask at the end of it.
I was just about to say, Billy, Wes Huff broke up the middle, and Alice Coyote was actually holding on to him as he was trying to pursue the quarterback, and now you're going to have a face mask penalty by the Callallen Wildcats.
Penalty against Callallen.
For a second, they thought maybe he was going to call the holding, but never pulled the flag out, and at the end, called the face mask against the Wildcats.
Well, it's going to be a 5-yarder, and it's going to put the ball back on about the 46-yard line.
And 7.
So the Coyotes, second down, 7 yards to go. Ramirez, lone back in the backfield. Option play. Avila keeps it, turns it upfield, and he's going to pick up a nice gain out of it, and he's going to be brought down by number 7, Tyler Downing.
You know, that was real. We played that well. We were right between the quarterback and the pitch man, but we didn't have anybody assigned to the quarterback, and that's why he was able to pick up about 15 good yards.
Ford took the pitch man on that play, and Avila did a nice job of cutting it inside and picked up a nice gain. The ball down to the 31-yard line, first down and 10 for the Coyotes. 9:51 left to play in the third quarter. Coyotes send 3 men to the far side. Single wide out to the near side. Handoff Ramirez. Got a hole in the middle, and he's going to make a nice gain out of it. Number 33, Ryan Ponchek, along with number 53, Michael Martinez, in on the tackle. Tell you what, that number 9, Ramirez, has a nice burst of speed, Billy. Once he finds that hole, he really hits that hole quick and picks up a nice gain out of that. Second down and 2. Picks up 8
His
yards.
hole was shut off, and he cut it back. That's why he was able to get up 9 yards.
Coyotes trips to the right side, and the wide receivers look like they took off a little early on that play, Billy.
It sure looked like it to me.
3 wide receivers on the far side were heading upfield before the ball was ever snapped. The flag never came out. Pass intended for number 1, Cruz, who has the only score of the night for the Coyotes. That came early in the game on a beautifully executed play from Avila to Cruz on the touchdown pass. 9:01 left to go in the third. Wildcats leading 35-7. Coyotes with the shotgun formation. Avila got pressure, goes across the middle, pass complete. Completed to number 26 of the offense. That's Libardo Lopez, who also does the punting for the Coyotes.
Librado
be enough
Lauren Allen first down.
for a first down as they will have the ball. First down and 10, ball at the 16-yard line. So the Coyotes come out with their same formation, trips to the far side. And now we're going to have a flag on the field, and maybe this time the receivers will get called for offsides. We'll see what the call is going to be. As the play stops, normally that's the indication against the offense.
Ball foul procedure.
Legal procedure, the call against the Coyotes. That'll back them up 5 yards. It'll be first down and 15.
And 15 from the Callallen 21-yard line.
Clock stop at 8:34. Coyotes with twins to each side. Avila, shotgun formation. Ramirez lines up to his right. Pressure. Pattern across the little slant pattern, but it's going to fall incomplete. Looked like Garza on the coverage. Actually, that's number 12, Jonathan Vest, right there to break up the pass, and it's going to bring up second down and 15.
I almost thought that was a pass interference there because the way that he went after the ball. But
Our Northwest Regional player profile for the third quarter, Wes Huff, number 70, 16-year-old junior. Plays guard and tackle, 6'1", 230 pounds. Also in powerlifting, parents Chuck and Lisa Huff. Brother John, Caleb, and grandparents Victor and Jean Huff. Big loss on the play, number 53, Michael Martinez. On the tackle by Lopez, and Billy, I had my head down, didn't see what brought the play backwards.
They had their three receivers to one side, and they ran the option again. And when he went to pitch, he made a bad pitch, and then we were back on the 37-yard line right now.
Wes Huff, our Northwest Regional player profile, enjoys hunting, fishing, and weightlifting. Plans after graduation is to go to college at UT and get a master's in forensic psychology. Wes Huff, our Northwest Regional player profile for the third quarter. Avila airs it out, got a man open, just overthrows him at the 5-yard line. Ernest Garza back on the coverage by the Wildcat defense, along with number 12, Jonathan Vast. So the Coyotes, after getting a drive going, Billy.
Well, they got down to the 16-yard line, and now they're sitting right here at the 37 punt formation.
Nobody drops back for the Wildcats. Lopez will stand at the 47-yard line. Pressure up the middle. High punt, wind at his back, and that one's going to bounce
Good
out of bounds
kick.
inside the 5-yard line. They're going to spot it at the 3-yard line with 7:18 or 7:13 left to go in the third quarter. Like to thank Body Fit. One word describes Body Fit: results. No gimmicks or scams. Lose the weight now at Body Fit. Awesome atmosphere. Honest and friendly staff. Body Fit located on Violet Road. Melody, Melinda, and the staff over at Body Fit helping you get in shape. Jordan Chambliss under center. Hands it off to the near side. Looks like number 20, I believe. Alanis, who has taken over in the backfield. Price came off the field earlier, Billy, and he has not come back on the field since midway through the second quarter. And with a big lead now, Billy, 35-7. Price, who's standing at about the 27-yard line, may get the rest of the night off. Pick up a 4 yards, second down and 6. Wildcats with one wide out to the far side. Weldon Dietz. Sanchez in motion. Hand off, number 20, Luis Alanis. He'll be brought down outside the 10-yard line by number 65 of the Coyotes.
Well, it's just power football right now, trying to get it out of the 3-yard line area, and now we're up to about the 11-yard line. We've got about, what is it, 3rd and 3, 3rd and 2?
Third and we'll call it a long 2. Number 65, Revela on the tackle for the Coyotes. Weldon Dietz, the wide out to the near side. Luke McCall checks in the backfield. Hand off on knees right behind Luke McCall's got some room, and he's going to bring it out to the 24-yard line as he's brought down after a nice gain by the Wildcats. 5:39 left to go in the third quarter. Wildcats starting this drive at the 3-yard line. Alanis brings it out to the 24. Number 3, Weldon Dietz splits out to the far side. Sanchez in motion to the far side. Fake to McCall. Chambliss, nice job. Now is going to air it out. Weldon Dietz at the 35-yard line. Hit as he tried to make the reception. Broken up at the 35-yard line. Nice coverage by number 34, Woodyard, as that one's going to fall incomplete. Nice job of Chambliss on the play fake, Billy. Did a nice job of hiding the ball, holding the linebackers in. And pass slightly underthrown. Dietz had to wait on it. And again, Chambliss, who chunked that ball, Billy, from about his 15-yard line down to the 35, throwing into the wind.
34 yards into the wind.
Chambliss lines up under center. Sanchez in motion. Hand off to number 20, Alanis, and he's going to lunge forward. Actually, that's number 40, Sam Oschlegel, who's checked into the game in the backfield. Oschlegel will pick up a couple of yards, brings it out to the 27-yard line. That'll bring up third down and about 6 yards to go. Luke McCall in the backfield. Fake to McCall, quarterback keeper, Jordan Chambliss, right side, stiff arm. He'll be rowed down at about the 37-yard line. He'll have enough for the first down. Ochoa on the tackle for the Coyotes. Chambliss picks up enough for the first down. 4:03 left to go in the third. The clock rolling. And Billy, what we saw in the first half was a air attack by both teams. And here to open up the third quarter, it's been almost exclusively the running game.
Well, they're in double formation right now, so here comes the pass. Nope. It's a draw.
Draw play to the right side. Bring it out to the 41-yard line. Number 20, Luis Alanis on the carry for the Wildcats. He'll pick up 3 yards on the play. We'll call it second down and 7.
And this all began at the 3-yard line, Mike.
Clock rolling. The Wildcats have only thrown one pass attempt on this drive as they have brought it out now over the 40-yard line. Now shift into the shotgun formation. Chambliss, quarterback keeper, up the middle, 50. Got a block, cuts it up the middle, 40. Cut back, 30. Still on his feet.
Go.
20, 15. One man to beat. Dives into the end zone. Touchdown, Jordan Chambliss. What a nice run by Jordan Chambliss. Making his way across the field, Billy. 60 yards on the touchdown play by Jordan Chambliss as he cut left, moved right, got a block at about the 15-yard line and was able to dive into the end zone. 2:43 left to go in the third quarter. Thompson comes in for the point after. Downing will hold. Number 50, Maru, will deep snap. Snap on the way. Thompson right through the uprights. 2:43 left to go in the third quarter. Wildcats 42, Coyotes 7. Wildcat football continues after these words.
8 plays, 97 yards. That's not bad.
Man, I'm behind now. Look at that. I was ahead. Yeah, let's go 1 minute. And now I'm behind because of that.
Ladies and gentlemen, we had winners for all except one prize in the drawing by the Touchdown Club. Check your red tickets. If you have 404426, you have won a prize. Come up to the press box and collect it. This will be the last chance on that number. If you do not come up, we'll draw another number. Thank you.
(42-7) the score from Wildcat Stadium. Jordan Chambliss takes it from 60 yards out with 2:43 left to go in the third quarter as the Wildcats extend their lead over the Coyotes. Thompson tees it up at the 40-yard line. Back deep to receive for the Coyotes. Woodyard along with Cerda. Squib kick. That one rolls. Woodyard picks it up at the 3-yard line. He's going to bring it out. Got a man in front of him, but he's going to be hit at the 15-yard line, and he'll be brought down after a 16-yard return.
Kickoff return by Brian Sheridan, number 12. Tackle made by Callallen, number 84.
84 on the tackle for the Wildcats. That's Ronnie Heflin.
Out of 17-yard line.
And the Coyotes with 2:30 left to go in the third quarter. We'll have first down and 10. And, Billy, we talked about it at the break. 97-yard drive.
8 plays.
8 plays. Chambliss caps it off with a 60-yard run. At the half, I believe we already had over 300 yards, Billy, if I'm correct.
Yeah,
and you
we
just
did.
added another 97. Coyotes with the play over to the right side. Luke McCall brings him down after a short gain, maybe a pickup of a yard.
Hand off to number 9, Marcus
Ramirez on the carry. He's been a workhorse tonight for the Coyotes.
Call, number 42 for Callallen.
That'll bring up second down and 9.
And 10. Ball's at the out of 17-yard
Half-yard pickup on the play. Wide out, number 1, Jose Cruz. Wide out to the near side. Avila drops back, looks for a man across the field, overshoots him. That one drops incomplete.
Complete pass. Closest man.
That'll bring up third down and 9 for the Coyotes. Incomplete pass. And I guess they're not going to stop the clock, Billy. The clock is continuing to roll. Now it stops at 1:31, but more than several seconds rolled off the clock on that play. Avila drops back, got a man. That one's going to drop incomplete.
Intended for Alice's number 23.
Number 23, the intended receiver, that one's going to drop incomplete, and the Coyotes will have to punt.
Number 13 for Callallen.
And again, the clock
And 10.
rolls off a few extra seconds.
Well, Jonathan Best is warming up on the sideline, so I imagine we're going to see him come in here on the next possession, Mike.
Lopez drops back to punt. Dietz will stand at his 40-yard line. Snap on the way. Lopez, end-over-end kick. That one will take it at the 47-yard line. Dietz has a wall of orange in front of him, and he's going to be brought down right at midfield. As he's taken down, we're going to take a quick break. You're listening to Wildcat Football on News Talk 1440 Keys.
50-yard line.
Hey, Ben, just 30 seconds. Watch the clock. It's just rolling. It's rolling now.
Yeah. Well, change was set.
Change of possession.
I know.
All right, welcome back to Wildcat Stadium. As Wildcats, Jordan Chambliss tries a pass to number 3, Weldon Dietz. And not very often do you see a pass go off the hands of Weldon Dietz for an incomplete.
Well, he just lost his concentration there, Mike. You know, he was ready to catch and run. He was, you know, he'd catch that ball on that slant, then he puts the brakes on it and he'll reverse the field. Or, you know, do a 360 and head for the sideline. And he just flat missed that one.
33 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Wildcats leading 42-7. Chambliss lines up under center. Luke McCall lines up in the backfield along with number 20, Luis Alanis. Sanchez motion to the near side. Chambliss drop steps, pump fakes, looking for a man. He's got Sanchez, throws to Dietz, off the hands, and now it's going to be intercepted. Pass intercepted by number 25 of the Coyotes, Gonzalez. So the Coyotes get another turnover by the Wildcats. Sanchez was open, Billy, at about the 30-yard line, going down the sideline. Chambliss opting to go to Dietz in the middle of the field, and pass was tipped up into the air. Looked like Dietz may have had a chance, but the Coyotes come up with the interception.
Well, Alice is going to get one play before we switch quarters, and they're going to get the win here in the last quarter.
Avila hands off to Ramirez, trying to go up the middle of the field. Nothing there. Maybe a 2-yard gain on the play. Number 77, Scooter Heim at the bottom of the pile. And that's going to be the end of the third quarter, Billy. The Wildcats leading 42-7 over the Coyotes. You're listening to Wildcat Football on News Talk 1440 Keys. Let's from Wildcat Stadium as we get ready for the start of the fourth quarter. The Coyotes now driving from left to right across your radio dial. Shotgun formation. Avila throws it to the near sideline. That one's going to be out of bounds. Number 22 on the coverage, Kyle Broughton, has checked in at the cornerback position. Pass intended for number 1, Jose Cruz. That'll bring up third down, 8 yards to go. Like to remind everybody, now open Londa Seafood number 2 out at on FM 624, offering great seafood, fish, shrimp. As the pass is complete, Broughton right there to make the tackle, though. Did a nice job on the open field tackle. Number 23, Espinosa, was open on the play and came across the middle of the field, picks up a nice gain for the Coyotes. Londa Seafood number 2, open at 14902 Trinity River. Offering a variety of fried seafood seasoned in our secret recipe. Fish, shrimp, and oysters now being served at Londa Seafood number 2 out on FM 624. Handoff Ramirez, near side. He'll be pushed out of bounds. And at the 30, we're going to call it the 31-yard line. He'll pick up 5 yards on the play. That'll bring second down and 5. And the referees, Billy, have just decided to run this clock. I don't know if it's a mutual agreement.
I don't know. That'd be a good question. Somebody could write us on it. We've seen it.
Martinez on the pressure, knocks down Avila. The pass goes incomplete to the far side. But on that last play, the running back, Ramirez, was pushed out of bounds. But with a 42-7 lead, a 35-point lead, maybe deciding to just run the clock. Coyotes send trips to the near side, single wide out to the far side. Avila, shotgun formation. Got some pressure, shuffle pass up the middle. Played nicely by the Wildcat defense, number 53, Michael Martinez, right there to break it up. That goes for an incomplete pass.
Well, that's going to bring up fourth down, but they're not going to punt it. They're sitting here on the 31-yard line.
And here you see again, Billy. Clock rolling with 10:13 left to go in the game.
Formation on 4th and 6 from the Callallen 31-yard line.
Shotgun formation. Avila throws to the far flat. Incomplete pass.
Complete pass is the number 23, Joey Espinosa.
Ball will go over to Callallen right there at the 31-yard line, Mike.
31-yard line.
So the Wildcat offense comes onto the field. The defense tightens up after giving up a few plays. And we should have some changes on the field, Billy. I see a couple of pairs. Number 35, Ronald Wilson. Number 1, Armando Leal. Number 12, Jonathan Vast will take over at quarterback.
Charlie Hart coming in at split end.
Clock rolling, 9:55 on the clock, and on change of possessions, we're not even stopping the clock.
Quarterback for Callallen and shotgun
Wilson
formation.
lines up next to Vast.
At the Callallen 31-yard line.
Quarterback keeper, Jonathan Vast,
Jonathan Vest.
spins, moves, and he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. First down and 10 for the Wildcats.
Made by number 35.
14-yard gain by Jonathan Vest. Last week, Vest had 2 carries for 80 yards, Billy.
He did. He popped one about.
One of them,
What was
I believe, was 60. Got it right here. Let's see where I can find that.
Good for Callallen, first and 10.
67 yards
5-yard line.
on the touchdown run by Vest last week.
Jonathan Vest, quarterback in shotgun formation with a first
Clock
down.
rolling.
Callallen, 45-yard
Approaching
line.
9 minutes left to go in the game. Coyotes showing blitz. Vest gets rid of it quickly. Pass complete. Number 10, Colby Thomas steps out of bounds at the 46-yard line.
Colby Thomas.
So a short pickup on the play. They'll give him a yard on the play.
Jocelyn
That'll be 2nd down and 9.
starting on the play, 2nd and 9 from the Callallen 46-yard line.
Like to thank 5 Star Cinema, the new show in town,
Pass to fans.
located in the 5 Point Shopping Center.
The cheerleaders will be
Invite you to come on by this weekend
of the track.
with their first run movies,
Back to football.
featuring Scary Movie 3, Radio, School of Rock, just a few movies over at the 5 Star Cinema. Great family atmosphere, great pricing. 5 Star Cinema, proud sponsors of Wildcat football. And off number 35, Ronald Wilson, met in the backfield, and he's going to lose about 5 yards on the play, Billy.
Well, they read that one well because they were there right when he got the handoff.
Wilson was hit as he took the ball.
3rd and 15.
From the Callallen 40-yard line. Once again, the fans
8:25 left to go in this game
football if you are in that position.
as the Wildcats
Stand. Thank you.
8 minutes away from improving their record to 8-0 as the starters have taken a seat over on the bench as they will have the rest of the night off. Jonathan Vast, shotgun formation. Again, the Coyotes showing blitz. Vast, no time, will be brought down at the 35-yard line. So
42, Enrique Rodriguez.
the Wildcats started the drive, picked up a couple of first downs, and the Coyotes
This will be the first punt of the night for Callallen, won't it?
sure will. Jordan Chambliss, who is the punter, will check in, and he'll be standing at about his 22-yard line. Chambliss last week, a couple of punts over in Romstown, right at a 40-yard average. Wind at his back, snap on the way, high kick. That one taken at the 29-yard line. Makes a move, tries to go backside, trying to cut it across the field, and he's going to be hit.
It's going to be a flag, too.
It looks like Ford, Billy,
It was.
Was
That
just
was. You could see
tackled.
it coming. It was a 10-yard.
brought down by Sam Ostlegel, but Ford was going to make the tackle, Billy, and he was actually tackled himself. Penalty happened at about the 22-yard line. That's going to back up Alice inside the 15-yard line. As the officials
Declined.
declined. So the coaching staff of the Wildcats, showing a little generosity.
We have 2 illegal blocks indicated against Allen. One is declined, the other one is assessed.
Oh, they're going to, now we just heard it by the public announcer, 2 penalties on the play. One of them declined. The other one was assessed.
Well, one was a clip, and the other one was holding, so they declined the holding call.
So first down and 10 from the 11-yard line. Avila shotgun formation. Ramirez lines up to his right. Draw play. Ramirez, left side, makes a move on Garza. Now he'll be hit. Ramirez on the play, made a couple of moves, Billy, and picks up a first down for the Coyotes. Some changes on the defense as well. Alanis and Bice have taken over at the linebacker spot. Broughton, Hart are your cornerbacks. Arnold and Garza, safety, still remain on the field. Handoff, actually fake handoff. Avila fakes. Alanis on the tackle along with number 86, Ford. Try to see who's lined up on the front line. We've had some changes on the interior line for the Wildcats.
Lewinsky's are in there.
Wasson, number 9, is one of the defensive ends for the Wildcats. Ramirez on the carry, going to the left side. He's got a block. Now it's going to be hit by Arnold. And still on his feet. He's going to lunge forward, Billy.
Going to get a first down and made a good run out of it.
Number 71 is checked into the game for the Wildcats. It's Kyle Plumley working on the interior line. Alanis coming from the linebacker spot to make that tackle. First down and 10 from the 40-yard line. Hand off again to the near side. Ramirez on the carry. Number 88, Rashad Bice, along with 71, Cal Plumley on the tackle. O'Schlegel now has checked in at the safety position. That's number 40, Sam O'Schlegel. As number 13, Ernest Garza comes to the sideline. Looks like 63 and 65, Gary Goldate, along with number 65, Benny Infante, have checked in the middle of the defense.
That was a draw, and they didn't work. They smelled it out. That was Ryan Arnold coming up there and putting a stop on him for a loss.
Clock rolling, 4:27. Clock rolling. Wildcats with a 4-0 record in district play will improve to 5-0. Third down and long for the Coyotes. Pressure backside. Alanis is going to bring down Avila in the backfield. Rashad Bice also in on the tackle, but Avila, who faked the draw up the middle on a short drop back, was looking for a receiver downfield, and Alanis came backside, brought him down for the loss on the play. Chambliss tries to go out to return the punt. He's called back by the coaching staff. Lopez stands at his 22-yard line. Nobody back for the Wildcats. Snap on the way. Pressure up the middle. High kick will bounce at the 34-yard line. That'll be down at the 27. 3:17 left to go in the game. You're listening to Wildcat Football. We'll be back after these words.
Oh, man, my throat is killing me, Mike. Minute.
Yeah, let's go the minute. Man, I'm still in the third quarter.
You're out of
We haven't
time.
had time. Yeah. Yeah. They just kept running the clock.
The clock's running right
The
now.
clock's
It's
just,
2:50.
the clock's just rolling. They're not stopping the clock.
Vest, the quarterback for Callallen.
Jonathan Vast under center. Ronald Wilson lone back in the backfield. Wilson's going to be hit. He'll be dropped for a loss.
Wilson, number 35.
Wilson has had 2 carries tonight, Billy, and both times he's been met as soon as he takes the handoff from Vest. The Coyotes are just lining up and bringing the defense.
Contact by Allison, number 33, Justin Lowe.
Ronald Wilson on the carry. Lost about
No gain on the play, second and
about a half a yard maybe. They'll call it no gain on the play. As Bice is going to check out of the game. Wildcats with trips to the near side. Leal, one of the receivers. John's best, quarterback keeper, left side, coming hard, still on his feet, and now will be brought down at the 37-yard line.
initial contact.
And Billy, what we once thought was going to be a long night, we're 10 minutes to 10.
Well, it was 9:25 when we.
We started the
9:20,
second half.
Yeah, I mean,
Good for a third down.
we got a minute and a half left, minute and 25 seconds.
We've played 24 minutes of football in almost 25 minutes of
Yeah.
actual clock time. Vast shotgun formation. Quarterback keeper, left side's got a blocker in front of him. He'll be hit hard at the 43-yard line.
For the Callallen first down.
Vast will pick up the first down, and we are under 1 minute of play.
Tackle on the play by 35 J.J. Jocelyn. Only 45.
42-7 is the score, Billy. Wildcats
Ball first and 10 at the Callallen 43-yard line.
have taken on the Coyotes and taken care of business tonight. Again, an outstanding performance on all 3 sides of the game. Defense gives up 7 points and really have not given up much since. Handoff, Wilson moves upfield, got some room, breaks a tackle, brings it into Coyote territory. Wilson finally gets some running room and takes advantage of it and takes it into Coyote territory at the 45-yard line.
Well, he's going to have positive yardage now after that carry. That's his third one here in this quarter.
As Billy, this one's almost in the books. Next week, Billy, trick or treat. Wildcats will cross the bridge to take on the Gregory Portland Wildcats. October 31st, 7:30 kickoff. Be there or tune us in right here on 1440 Keys Radio. The clock is wound out. This game is in the books. The Callallen Wild